Hey beautiful people, it's Courtney and I am super excited right now because I'm about to eat some serious junk food. I love testing out Buzzfeed food recipes and I do all different kind. I've done tons in the past. Today's edition are just some easy recipes with things you probably already have on hand. Couple ingredients to make, should be pretty simple to do, and they look like they're gonna taste amazing. If you guys have missed me doing these BuzzFeed food videos, please give this video a big old thumbs up. It helps this video get out there a little more, and it also lets me know that you want to see more of these. And what I would really love for you guys to do is leave a comment saying what type of BuzzFeed food video you would like me to do next, whether it's dessert, 3-ingredient recipes, vegan, breakfast foods, side dishes, cakes, whatever. Let me know, and if I choose your idea, I will feature you in the next BuzzFeed food video I do. One more thing before we hop into the video, if you're following me on social media, then you know this, but Andy and I made it into the top 3 for Bride's Live Wedding, and we could win the wedding of our dreams and a honeymoon to go along with it. And what's cool is if we do win, you guys get to decide on every single aspect of our wedding, from my dress to the flowers and decor and all of that. You could vote every single day until March 24th. So if you could remember and vote as often as you can, it would mean the entire world to us. I don't know what I would do if we win. Like, it's just mind-blowing. I don't want to get my hopes up too much, but I really hope you guys can help us out by voting. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video because I am just pumped to eat some food. I didn't eat breakfast today. I'm gonna get hangry soon, so let's go. First off, we're making these slightly healthier peanut butter cups, and notice I say slightly because they're still, not very healthy. But we're gonna start off by using some cupcake tins, peanut butter, coconut oil, and chocolate chips. I'm using dark chocolate, but you could use whatever kind you'd like. And then first, I'm gonna start off by scooping out 3/4 of a cup of peanut butter into a bowl, and I will link all these recipes in the description box so you could get the exact measurements and instructions as well. And then I'm going to take about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil and mix it in. I wish I would have melted this first because I really had to work it in until it would melt down and blend nicely with the peanut butter. This is just gonna make our peanut butter a little more spreadable and a little more just easy to work with. Then I'm taking the full bag of chocolate chips and also adding in about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil into that as well. This could stay in the state it's in, like a solid state, because we're gonna just melt it in the microwave until it's completely melted, stirring about every 30 seconds or so. So then we're gonna stick that aside and take a pan and go ahead and put some cupcake tins on there just so we have a way to place everything. And then I'm taking a scoop of the chocolate and placing it in the bottom, just to cover the bottom a little bit, and yeah, so just about a scoop of that, and then freeze it for about 2 minutes just to get it a little bit solid. And then we're going to take a scoop of peanut butter and lay that on top of it as well. So I'm just scooping it out, kind of spreading it around, and I found that a scoop kind of worked best and fit best for everything. And then I'm taking the chocolate and doing about 2 scoops on top to completely cover the peanut butter. And when I was doing this, I realized towards the end I was a little bit short on chocolate. So this made 11 peanut butter cups. I mean, I still ate the last one, not gonna lie. You wanna pop it in the freezer for another 15 to 30 minutes and we are done. These were so good. They taste mostly like peanut butter cups. The peanut butter inside isn't exactly the same, but they were still really good. Next, we're trying out this mac and cheese grilled cheese, which just sounds like all kinds of cheesy goodness. So to do this, I'm using some cold Easy Mac. It said to use leftover mac and cheese, so I made some and then stuck it in the fridge to use it for this. Some breadcrumbs, salt and pepper, and shredded cheese. So to get started, I'm going to mix the Easy Mac in with the breadcrumbs. We're gonna make some patties out of this. So I'm mixing in the breadcrumbs and also gonna put in the salt and pepper. You could put as much as you want just for taste, and then some shredded cheese as well. So I'm gonna mix that all together and then set it aside. Next, I'm gonna take my bread that I'm gonna be using, buttering it, and also sprinkling some breadcrumbs on it for the outside. Now what I'm doing is placing some butter on a pan, letting it melt some, and I found that making these mac and cheese patties worked best just by kind of molding it with my hands and placing it on there. They form really well together. It wasn't too hard, but my hands did work best. I'm gonna let them brown on both sides and then flip them over, and this just gets them all warm and gooey and delicious looking. I feel like this would taste good just by itself, but then I'm going to assemble my grilled cheese with some cheese and then the mac and cheese patties and then place the bread on top and just continue to cook it like I would a normal grilled cheese. Look at that. Look at all that cheesy goodness. So once it's completely cooked, I'm just going to slice it in half, and here comes the moment of truth, the taste test. Okay, this was really good. I mean, as I was kind of expecting, I had high hopes for this and it didn't let me down. It was delicious, and this is how I'm going to be using my leftover mac and cheese from now on. So for this last one, we're making these easy croissant apple pie little bites. And what I'm going to be using is a roll of crescent rolls, some cinnamon sugar, about a tablespoon of melted butter, brown sugar, and 1 apple, which is 8 slices. So first, I'm just taking the crescent rolls and unrolling them and placing it on a greased baking sheet. And then I'm gonna butter them and just kind of spread the butter around a little bit. And then this is going to help the cinnamon sugar and the brown sugar just kind of stick to it. So I'm just sprinkling that all over and then adding on the brown sugar. And then I'm gonna place the apples on top. And as I do this, I kind of realized that I did it backwards. After I read the instructions again, it said to put the apples on the small side. Not that I think it really matters, just the appearance might be a little better. But I still think they ended up looking fine. So I'm just rolling these up, and the croissant rolls came with 8 rolls, and then I also had 8 apple slices, and then I'm just rolled them all up, and then I'm buttering the top and sprinkling it with cinnamon sugar, and then going to bake it at 350 for 15 minutes. Once they come out, you have this super easy apple pie recipe, and if you like apple pies, you will love this because it's so much easier to make. I do like that the apples were a little bit crunchy still and not totally soft, but very, very good overall. Those looked pretty good, didn't they? Which one would you try out? Let me know in the comments down below what recipe was your favorite, which recipe you're gonna try out. If you do try it out, take a picture, tweet it to me, let me know how you liked it. Again, this is just my opinion on what I thought of the recipes, but I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you missed my last videos, you could click on over to the side of me, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye!